Alright, what is up? This is SLOplays, and I'm back at it again with some more Dragon Ball Super anime news. We actually have a little bit of breaking news here. Potentially the actual, release window or date, in a sense, for Dragon Ball Super BEERUS, the anime. Now, again, we don't have an official confirmation, just full on with the exact date and time and all that. But what we can expect is that it's coming in October. To no one's surprise, right? This isn't like a big major thing. This is something that I think most of us kind of knew. Dragon Ball Daima 2 years ago premiered in October. I believe it was October 11th at the same time as Sparking Zero's release date. Keep in mind there will be no game releasing at the same time, right? Xenoverse 3 is confirmed to be coming out in 2027, so you don't have to worry about that, right? Whenever this drops, you'll be able to just kind of chill out and enjoy the anime without like 500 things going on. Oh, I gotta play Sparking Zero and I gotta watch the anime at the same time. Oh my god. So yeah, shout out to Baggy saying, they said, since SEW, BEERUS, and Whis are releasing in October, I guess that's unofficial confirmation that DBS BEERUS will air then. Okay, so yeah, it looks like there are some new Ben Presto figures of, specifically, you can see the logo right there. It's the Dragon Ball Super BEERUS logo, right, with the new Dragon Ball Super, blue color logo. So yeah, BEERUS and Whis, new versions of them. Saw some people saying these look like garbage. I don't know why that was so funny to me, but shout out to DBS Hype because they followed up on that as well. BEERUS anime is expected to premiere in October 2026 based on the release of these figures. Yeah, and then we have Vinixis here saying that the first official Dragon Ball Super BEERUS figures of BEERUS and Whis coming in October. This basically confirms at 99% that this series will drop in October, okay? I like to always bring up some reliable sources just in case, just so that, you know, if other people are tweeting about it and talking about it that are reliable sources, then I think we can also depend on that instead of, you know, just one person, right, just saying, oh, this is what I think's gonna happen, right? So I wanted to read some of the responses real quick. We'll use it on DBS Hypes because he probably has some more replies here. So Epic says October 11th, same time as Daima. It seems that it's likely, right? Now, again, that's not a confirmation or anything. That's just a speculation on which day. October 11th, I believe, falls on a Sunday, okay? Dragon Ball Daima, I think, aired on Friday. Now, it doesn't have to air on, like, a specific day or whatever, but it looks like, I think, Dragon Ball, I mean, when it comes to Super, when it first aired in 2015, I think I looked it up. I think that also was a Sunday. It was July 5th, 2015. And then Daima was on a Friday, if I recall correctly, and then actually was it on a Friday? I think it was a Friday. And then we have, you know, this new one right here, the remastered version, right? So probably on that day, or it could be the 9th as well, because I saw some people saying potentially the 9th. Shout out to King Jordan here. Yeah, October 9th or October 11th, right? One of those two would be reasonable to me. That's like very early on in October. I don't know if there's like some kind of like rule that says like they can't do it a little bit later or not. I don't know. But we'll see, right? It's nothing major. It's not a huge deal, but it is good to know that we have something basically confirmed here that is coming in October, right? So these guys, I think, are coming at that same time as well. And it's specifically for the BEERUS anime. All right, so let's move on and talk about my favorite part about a new anime release or even an anime remaster for Dragon Ball Super BEERUS. And that will be the video games, right? The video games are going to be getting a ton of new content likely surrounding this specific anime, and also whenever the Frieza anime airs and the Universe 6 vs. 7 airs as well. Now, those are pretty much set in motion to be coming as well. Again, we don't know anything about Goku Black Arc or Tournament of Power, but eventually, you know, we'll get Moro Saga as well. But let's talk about BEERUS for now. I do not see the console games getting anything. Maybe there will be like a special celebration type of thing where they're like, oh, well, we'll give you some, you know, free extra Zenny or TP medals or STP medals or some bullshit, right? But like games like Kakarot, Sparking Zero, I mean, even Breakers, Xenoverse, those games, they already pretty much have all of this in the game, right? They already have God Goku and BEERUS, right? So I don't see them really doing anything different. It would be awesome, but we have Xenoverse 3 on the way. By this time in October, Xenoverse 2 is likely going to be completely done in terms of DLC and content. They might still do weekly raids, and they'll likely still be doing, like, you know, their weekly little updates, but there's no more content coming after this, right? I would be very surprised if they did still want to add something to the game. So I wouldn't expect anything for Xenoverse. When it comes to Sparking Zero, we pretty much have everything we need for God Goku and BEERUS, so there's not going to be any, you know, significant changes there. Because again, this is all, you know, the same anime. This is the same fucking anime. They're just making it look nicer, and they might be adding in a little bit of extra things, maybe. Nothing crazy, right? Some of the scenes might look better, or should be looking better. So you can bet your ass that the mobile games, right? When I'm talking about mobile games, I mean Legends, Dokkan, and Gekishin Squadra. They're gonna get something, okay? I don't know if I mean, this is, you know, very, very far into the future. But with Gekishin Squadra's schedule, how they do like seasons and those last, like, what is it, like a couple of months or something? I don't know if they're going to plan it around that in terms of their season, but we just got a Super Saiyan God Goku recently. Same thing with Dokkan. We just got a Super Saiyan God Goku as well as a BEERUS recently. In Dragon Ball Legends so far, there is potential that they could drop another one anytime in between that, but I don't think they'll do that. I think they'll wait until the BEERUS anime drops, right? And then they'll, you know, come back with a new God Goku. Maybe they'll do Ultra Super Saiyan God Goku, because I don't think we have that yet, right? But yeah, just expect a lot of cool new updated content for the mobile games more than anything, okay? Which is still exciting, right? You know, there's something new in the mobile game, you know, universe and space, like every week, every couple of weeks, right? You get regular updates on that. So unfortunately, I would not expect anything for any of the console games and stuff. And keep in mind, you know, even whenever this anime is airing and stuff, we'll still be probably getting, you know, not super regular, but, you know, news on Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 as time goes on. When it comes to Sparking Zero, one thing I want to make clear is I don't know when they're going to announce even more content, right? I know that's very far into the future. We're still waiting for the Sparking Zero Neo Pack, right? Which is supposed to be dropping literally any day now, right? It could be from today to the end of August. That's considered summer. So once that drops, we are not going to have any, you know, content to look forward to in terms of, I mean, you want to make sure you're enjoying whatever Neo has, because there's a lot of content there, but most people, they're probably going to get tired with it, you know, within like a couple of weeks or like less than a month, right? They're going to move on to something else probably. So, I don't know what's going to happen then, but I would expect that they're going to be doing big DLC drops like that regularly every single year. So they'll probably just do maybe one every single year, and maybe we get an update on what's to come, probably maybe at the end of this year, but we'll see. Okay, that's too far into the future, but I did want to talk about you know, the BEERUS anime, you know, basically pushing out content, because you're already seeing it right here. You're already doing figures, so expect merch and all this other shit to happen as well.
This is Broly, and you are watching SLOplays. Make sure to subscribe, or else I'll destroy your entire planet.